Hey guys, hi, good afternoon. So we'll wait for some time, then we'll start. Please ask your friends, colleagues to join. Okay, thank you. Hey guys, please ask your friends to join. Hey guys, hi. Very good afternoon to all the participants. I hope my voice is audible to you and my screen is also visible, right? Can I get just small confirmation, please? Yes, no, please tell me. The screen is visible and my voice is audible to you. Okay, thank you for this confirmation, guys. So, guys, I can see still some people are yet asking regarding the self-paced course in the group. Is the instruction not clear, guys? I have clearly mentioned that you have to go to this particular link, okay? And in this link, you have to sign up uh, using your registered email. Then you will get a code with the name called Getting Started with Data. Okay, that course you need to complete. Okay, so the total duration of the self-paced course is 3 hours. Okay, not more than that. So easily you can finish this. Okay, so if you still have any doubt, please once go back and watch the recording of day 2. There we have clearly discussed all these things. Okay, I can see still people are joining. We're expecting more participants. Okay, Karthik, we will updating you. Don't worry. The Google Forms and all. Okay. Yesterday's recording will get updated, guys, shortly. Please wait for some more time. It will get updated soon. All right. Guys, now you can see again it has started. Somebody saying my voice is not audible. I don't know why you guys are not checking your connectivity because it says that my connection is good. Others are saying my network is proper. Please check your connectivity, Jay Pravalika. What about others here? Okay. Sure, sure, Ratiran, Tarun, don't worry. It will get updated. Okay, let's go back to our slide, guys. So as today's in yesterday's session, we have covered few topics regarding introduction to Tableau. We have seen installation of Tableau. Right? So I hope you have now installed Tableau in your local systems, right? So I have clearly explained all the things, the basics of DA, BI tools, Tableau, and I've also explained how to install Tableau desktop public edition in your local system. Today we are going to start with another topic. We are going to learn about MySQL. Okay, so we'll be learning this topic today. Okay, so we'll take 2 to 3 days to complete this topic on MySQL. Okay, so before I start, I want to know from you guys, do you guys have an idea about MySQL? Yes or no? Let me launch a small poll. Oh, SQL. Let's see. SQL. I'm launching a small poll. Please participate in this poll. Let's see. Let's see, guys. Please participate in this poll. Please participate in that poll. So half of you are not knowing about MySQL. Others are having understanding about SQL. That is good. No worries. We will look into from the scratch, guys. Don't worry. If you even know, that will be a quick recap for you guys. Okay. All right. Basically, MySQL or SQL is very much important in data analysis because it will help you to understand your data more well. Okay. You can create different version of your data using MySQL, and you can use that saved data for further analysis. All right. So what we are going to do, we are going to learn some basics of MySQL. Then we'll be jumping to Tableau Prep Builder. All right. So that's all, guys. let's without wasting time, let's come back to the slide. Okay. Now, can somebody tell me what do you mean by what do you mean by a database? What do you mean by database? What do you mean by a database? Can somebody tell me? Explain me in a very simple words, like whatever comes in your mind. What do you mean by database? See, guys, there are many participants who don't know, so we will consider them also. Okay, so that you all have same stage when you are learning Tableau public. Okay, set of instructions, collection of large data, databases, collection of information. Yes. So basically, database is nothing but it is used to store, you can say, large volume of data in a structured format. Okay. So why do we do it actually? Basically, it will help you to make your data easier to manage as compared to storing it in the form of any kind of unstructured files. Okay. So databases are, like databases are commonly used in across all the industries, right? So it is used for data storage, data retrieval, data analysis, and any other kind of information management. Okay, so databases actually provides you a way to store and organize your data in such a way that it is allowing you for more efficient querying, reporting, and data manipulation. Okay, so let me write down here what is a database. What is a database? So databases are uh, used to store, you can say, large amount of data. Structured. Right. Databases are used to store large amount of data in structured format. Now, what are the different types of databases? Okay, let me 1 second, just move to my slides. Mm, Okay, so what are the different types of databases? So you can see here, there are different types of databases. What are those? Let me write down here quickly. Uh, Types of databases. Okay, so the first is relational database. Relational database. Okay. Second is operational database. Third is distributed database. Don't worry, we'll discuss about them later. Distributed database. Fourth is cloud database. And fifth is end user database. Okay. So these are the majorly 5 types of databases. So what are those? We have relational database, we have operational database, distributed database, cloud database, and end user database. Now, what is a relational database? Let's talk of about them, each one of them, one by one. Okay. So thank you guys for this. What are they, vanilla? Please wait. We'll discuss that later. Okay. So types of relational types of databases. So first is relational database. See, guys, relational database actually stores your data in the structured format in the form of some tables. Okay, you can say it will be containing your rows and the columns. Okay, so this relational database actually uses some kind of schema so that they can define structure of your data and they can support this SQL language for querying and manipulation. Okay, what are relational database? Relational database are those database which stores your data in the form of structured tables. All right. Then you have operational database. What is operational database? So operational database, which is commonly known as OLTP. So OLTP stands for Online Transaction Processing. This is a kind of database which is actually designed to support and it will also manage your day-to-day transactions. Okay, it will manage. You can say it will manage the day-to-day transactions of the operations in any organization. Okay, so these transactions basically involves like insertion of the data, updating, and retrieving even the smaller amount of the data in the real time. All right, that is nothing but operational database to manage the day-to-day transaction operations in an organization. Then you have distributed database. This distributed database is a kind of database which we can say where the data is actually stored, managed, and it's processed across multiple, you can say multiple physically or logically connected computers. Okay, popularly called as nodes. Okay, so here the data is distributed and it is replicated across all the nodes. So with this, a user can easily access the data and he can manipulate it. Then you have cloud database. So cloud database is also a kind of database which is hosted, managed, and it is actually maintained in a cloud computing environment. Okay, so instead of getting installed on a local server, cloud databases are basically providing service through the cloud platform. So somebody, can you give me some name of cloud database? Can you give me the name of cloud database? Yes, AWS, Azure, correct. Okay, yes, Google Cloud. After that, we have the last one, that is nothing but end user database. So end user database is also known as a kind of a personal database, or you can say a desktop database. Basically, this refers, or you can say this is a kind of a database which is actually designed for individual user. Okay, or even some small teams to manage and store the data. So these database are actually used for some, you can say, some personal or some small scale projects. Okay, so they also offer a very simplified way to organize and manipulate your data without any need of any, you can say, technical expertise. All right, so these are the different types of databases. I hope till now it's clear. This link you're asking, it's already pinned in the Telegram group also, but I don't know why people are again asking it. Okay. Yes, end user is, you can say it is a kind of a personal database or desktop database. So this is generally used by individual or small teams. Okay. Now, now let's talk about MySQL. MySQL. So can you tell me what do you understand by the term MySQL? Can you tell me from the word MySQL, what do you understand? What do you understand by the term MySQL? Can you tell me, guys? Come on, guys, quickly. You said you know, right? The people who know it, please tell me. What do you mean by MySQL? What do you mean by the term MySQL? We just know that it is a structured query language. It queries implemented by sequentially. Okay. Yes, this answer is correct. MySQL refers to open source RDBMS. Okay. I'll write down here. I'll write down here. So basically, MySQL is an open source. You can say it is an open source RDBMS. Okay. Sorry, RDBMS. MySQL is an open source RDBMS. Okay, so this is actually widely used for manipulating and managing your structured data. Okay, so it is developed, distributed, and supported by Oracle. Okay, by Oracle. Got it? Oracle Corporation. Some of the properties, first of all, as a name, as I said, it's open source. So what do you mean by open source, guys? What do you mean by the term open source? What do you mean by open source? What do you mean by the term open source? It's free. Yes. Open source, as I said, uh, it is something freely available under the general public license. Okay. So this
నేను అదే చూస్తున్నాను ఇప్పటి వరకు లింక్స్ షేర్ చేశాను నేను గ్రూప్లో.
I think there is some disturbance, guys. Sorry. Okay. Let me come back to the slide. So open source, as I said, it means it's freely available under the GN general public license. Okay, so this basically allows all the developers and organizations to use it. They can modify it and they can distribute the software without any licensing fees. Okay, next is relational database. Relational database. Basically, MySQL also follows some relational model, and it stores the data in relational, you can say, in the form of tables with rows and columns. Okay, it supports your SQL for actually for querying and managing your database. Okay, then we have cross-platform. I'm just talking some of the properties or features about MySQL. Then I have cross-platform. Basically, MySQL can run on various operating systems. Okay, it can be in Linux, it can be Windows, it can be Mac OS, it can be Unix, anything. So this cross-platform compatibility is actually making it very much suitable for a wide range of applications and environment. Okay. Then you have security. Basically, MySQL offers a very robust feature to protect your data. Okay. Including like your user authentication, access control, encryptions, and auditing capabilities. Okay. Then we have performance. Basically, MySQL is also known for its performance and speed because it includes the features like indexing, caching, and optimized storage engines so that it can ensure a fast data retrieval and again the processing. Okay, and finally, community and support. So MySQL has got a very large and active community of users. Uh, so this is this commercial support and services are available from Oracle Corporation for the enterprise users. Okay, so I hope till here it's clear. All right. Yes. Okay. Now we'll talk about SQL. What is actually the SQL? Okay. What is SQL? One second, guys. One second, guys. Sorry, I'm getting some call. Sorry for this disturbance. Just give me a minute. Huh? Okay, so I was just talking about SQL right now. SQL. So we discussed about MySQL. Now let's talk about what is SQL. So SQL stands for, you are right, it stands for structured query language. Okay, it stands for structured query language. Okay, so you can see, guys, this is a standard programming language which is designed for managing and manipulating your relational databases. Okay, so this language is the language which you are actually going to use to interact with MySQL. Okay, so this provides you some set of commands like for querying, for updation, for insertion, for deletion, and accordingly you can manage your data within the database. All right. Okay, now what is next thing? Next, what is MySQL Workbench? MySQL Workbench. Can somebody tell me what is MySQL Workbench? What is a MySQL Workbench? Sure, guys, you'll get it. You'll get a proper notes on this. Don't worry. We're working on it. Now, what is MySQL Workbench? See, guys, like SQL, there are other languages also, right? Like Python, we have Java, we have C, C++, right? Correct? Yes or no? Like SQL, there are multiple languages, right? There are other languages also, right? Like like SQL, there are other languages, like as I said, C, C++, Java, Python. So to use this particular language, you need some interface, right? What are those interface? We use Jupyter Notebook, we use Eclipse, we use DevC, right? We use Visual Studio. So what are these things? These are nothing but IDE, right? These are nothing but IDE, right? What is an IDE? It stands for Integrated Development Environment. Okay, so these IDEs are specially designed for working on those languages. Okay, got it? Understood? Are you getting my point? So what is now MySQL Workbench? MySQL Workbench is an IDE, that is Integrated Development Environment, which is specially designed for MySQL database development and administration. Okay, so it is also an official tool which was provided by Oracle Corporation to work with MySQL database. Got it? Yes, no? Clear? Yes, no? Please tell me. Am I clear? Guys, I'm going very slow because there are many new learners in this session. Okay, so those who know, that is fine. You can get it like a revision, but I hope others were able to follow me. Okay, so there are different editions for MySQL. Okay, MySQL editions. Let me talk about each editions one by one. Okay, so first we have MySQL Community Edition. Then we have MySQL Standard Edition. Then we have MySQL, you can say Enterprise Edition. All right. Now, what are these editions? Let's talk about them one by one. Okay. So basically, if I talk about MySQL Community Edition, this is an open source version of MySQL. Okay, means it's freely available and it is most suitable for the developers, those who are working on small projects and open source applications. Okay, so this edition actually includes core database features. It includes basic tools for database management and development. Then you have MySQL Standard Edition. MySQL Standard Edition is a kind of a commercial offering which is built upon the Community Edition. Okay, so it provides some more additional features and capabilities that could be typically useful for small and medium-sized businesses. Okay, so it also includes, you can say, some kind of advanced backup and recovery options with more better security features, and it will also have some more performance enhancement. Okay, that is standard edition. Then you have MySQL Enterprise Edition. This edition is actually designed for, you can say, large enterprises and organizations who requires, you can say, advanced scalability, for those who requires more security, those who requires more performance and more management tools. Okay, so this edition includes range of features and options for higher availability, more security features, uh, advanced backup and recovery options, more performance tuning, and many more features it has got. Okay, so this edition also comes up with an official technical support from MySQL. Got it? So these are the three editions of MySQL. So we will be working on this particular edition. I hope I'm clear. Yes, no, please tell me. Uh, if I'm sounding a bit confusing, please let me know. Okay. So in simple terms, if I have to say what is a database, you can say that, see guys, these are all linked. Okay, don't get confused. What is database and what is MySQL? These are all linked. Okay, so database is just like a digital filing cabinet where you can store all your data, and you can easily find, you can easily use, and you can easily update them. Okay, for example, you can imagine a school, and database might store all the student names in it. It will store all their grades, it will store all the class schedules. Okay, so database is something which is going to hold the actual data. Now, MySQL is a kind of a database software. So it is a system which is actually helping you to create and manage your database. Okay. It stores your data. It allows you to access and change it using SQL. Okay. MySQL is a kind of a database. All right. Now, what is MySQL Workbench? MySQL Workbench is, as I said, it is an IDE. It is just like a control panel where you can visually manage your database. You can write down your queries, you can design your tables, you can view your data without any kind of commandments. Okay. And finally, you have SQL. SQL is nothing but the structured query language. So this is the language that you're going to use to talk to the database. Okay. You can use it to ask your database some questions, like which we call generally as queries. Okay. You can add in new data, you can change existing data, etc. All right. Am I clear to you? Am I clear? Yes, no, please tell me. Okay. All right. Now, let's talk about some basic SQL components. Basic SQL components. We'll come to the interface also in some time, but before that, let's go to this theory of it. Basic SQL component. Spelling is right. Okay. First is DDL. DDL. Okay. This is not a movie name. It stands for Data Definition Language. Okay. Data Definition Language. So let me just do one thing. I'll need some numbers here. So data definition language, these statements are actually used to define structure of database. Okay. It can be table, it can be indexes, or it can be any other schema related elements. Okay. So there are some common DDL statements. For example, it includes like create, it has got alter, and it also has got drop. Okay, so these are those statements which are used to define the structure of a database. DDL, data definition language. All right, I'm taking it from the basics, guys, so everybody can understand. Okay, yes. Okay, next is DML. Okay, it stands for data manipulation language. Data manipulation language. Okay, so these statements are generally used to manipulate your data within the database. Okay, so it will include some it will include like inserting, it will include like updating, or it will also include like deleting your records. All right. So some of the common statements in data manipulation language are insert, write down in caps, insert, it will have update and delete. Okay. Insert, update and delete. Okay, I think this capital is big. That's capital. Okay. Then we have DQL. DQL. It stands for data query language. Okay. Data query language. So these are those statements which are used to retrieve your data from the database. If I'm saying retrieve, it means these are those statements which are used to fetch the records from your database. Okay, find the records from your database. So the common DQL statement is nothing but select. Okay, select. All right. After we have DCL, it stands for data control, data control language. Okay, data control language. These statements are those statements which actually give access and manipulate your data in database. Okay, so there are common statements like grant and revoke. Revoke. Okay. Finally, we have something called TCL. Okay, so this consists of those statements which are actually used to manage transaction within the relational database. Okay, somebody can you tell about the different full form TCL? TCL. Full form of TCL. Full form of TCL. You are saying transmission control language. Some are saying transaction control language. You guys are self confused. Okay. Those who know SQL, those are also getting confused. Why, guys? You know now. Why you are giving that confusion statements? Some is saying transmission. Sripati Ram Sai, you are right. It's nothing but transaction control language. Okay, that is transaction control language. All right. These are set of commands used to control transactions within the database. Okay. I hope it's clear. It's clear, right? Now let's come back to our slide, our notes. Let me write down transaction control language. Okay. Some basic SQL commands. Okay, before we start, let's go through some basic SQL commands. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Now, first is select. So we just now discussed about select. So what is use of select? What is the use of select? I will write down the use of select also here because I think so there are people, those who don't know SQL. So that will be a good understanding for them. This will be a good notes for them. Okay. So select statements. So these kinds are nothing but these are commands. So this will help you to write down your statements. Okay. So select statements are used to retrieve the data from one or more tables in your database. Okay. So it is used to retrieve the data from tables in database. All right. Got it. Next is insert. What is now insert? Insert statements are or insert commands are used to add new records to the table. Okay. These are used to add new records to the table. Okay. Then you have update. Then you have update. As the name suggests, update is used to modify existing record in table. Okay. It is used to modify existing record in table. Okay. I hope you are able to follow me. Yes, no, please tell me. You're able to follow me, right? Come on, guys. Can I get some thumbs up? Okay, good job. So next is delete. So again, as the word suggests, it is used to remove a record from the table. Okay, it is used to remove a record from tables. Okay. See, what is a record, guys? If I say about the record in a table, means we have some values in the rows, right? There are certain values in the rows, right? So it is used to remove them. Okay, the row values. All right. Then we have create, create, as the word suggests, it is used to add or create new database, or you can say new objects inside the database. Okay, it is used to create new database objects. Okay, objects. Then you have alter. Alter is used to modify, or you can say, the structure of existing database system. Okay, it is used to modify the structure of existing database object. Okay. Can somebody tell me what is the difference between alter and update? Can somebody tell me what is the difference between alter and update? Alter and update. The difference between alter and update. What happened, guys? See, guys, update is used to update a record in a table. Alter is used to modify the schema of the table. Okay. Alter is to modify the schema of the table. All right. Next, we have drop. So again, it sounds very similar. So drop is just used to delete the database objects. Okay. It is used to delete database objects. Okay. If I'm saying objects, it can be a table or anything. Okay. Then you have grant. Grant is used to grant some specific privileges to database users. Okay. It is used to grant specific privileges to uh, database user. Okay. Then you have revoke. Then you have revoke. Revoke are used to just revoke previously granted privileges. Okay. They are used to revoke uh, previously granted privileges. All right. Clear, guys? Yes or no? Please tell me. So these are some set of common SQL commands. Select is used to retrieve the data from tables in database. Update, insert is used to add new records into the table. Update used to modify existing record in the table. Delete is used to remove the record from the table. Create is used to create a new database object. Alter used to modify structure of existing database object. Drop used to delete database objects, and grant used to grant specific privileges to database user, and revoke used to revoke any kind of privileges given to a user. All right. Am I clear now? Till now clear to you? Okay. So I will just launch a small poll first because I have given you small task, because now I will be shifting from theoretical part to more practical. So let me launch a small poll. I'm launching a small poll. Please participate in this poll. Let's see how many of you have followed my instruction to do it. Please participate in this poll, guys. Almost 200 plus, majority of the people have not yet installed MySQL in your systems. Why, guys? Even after reminding 2 times, why you have not done it? May I know the reason, please? Why you have not done it? Why you have not done it? Can I know, guys, what is the reason why you have not done it? Aditya and all the participants, I have already shared you a small video to install it in your systems. Even you can find n number of videos on YouTube to install it. If you don't have laptop, then you can look into your friend's laptop, right? Okay. Let me first open my MySQL Workbench. So if you successfully install, you'll get this application in your apps. So just open it. Okay. After Lakshmi Kalyani, please check for this error in internet. What can be the reason? Okay. Copy your error, paste it in the browser, and check what can be the error. So you can see some solution is given here. Please look into this video and solve it. You can see. You can refer this video. Okay. Even you can refer Stack Overflow for this kinds of issue. All right. Please refer that. Akula Lakshmi Kalyani. Got it? Others, those who have not installed, please install it after the session. Okay. We don't want you to miss this practical session, guys. You have to learn this also. Okay. Please utilize this time to learn this tool. Got it? Truncate. Aditya is asking what truncate. Can somebody tell me what do you mean by truncate? What is the use of truncate? Truncate is simply going to delete all the records from your table. Okay. Truncate will delete all the records from your table. Got it? Delete will record one or more records from your table, but truncate will remove all the records from your table. Got it, guys? Yes or no? Please tell me. Is that clear? There's a small difference between truncate and delete. All right. So once you successfully installed MySQL Workbench, this will be kind of interface you will be getting. See, guys, while installing, it will be asking you to set a password. Okay. Do not forget that password, because if you forget that password, you won't be able to get inside this MySQL Workbench. Okay. You have to remember the MySQL Workbench password. Okay. While installation, it will be asking you to set a password. Those who have installed it, you know that, right? So do not forget to remember that password. Okay. Or keep that password noted somewhere in your notepad like that. Okay. So here you can see here my username is root. This is the address, that is localhost 3306. This is the port number 3306. Okay. This you would have also seen during the installation. So now to get inside MySQL Workbench, I have to click here. Okay. Once I click here, it will be asking me to write down the password. So as I said, during the installation, I would have set one password, right? So similarly, you also during the installation, you would have set some password here, correct? So that password you have to write down here. Okay. That password you have to write down here. Okay. Once you successfully write down your password, it will take you to the MySQL Workbench inside it. Okay. It will take you to MySQL Workbench inside it. Got it? Yes or no? Yes or no? Let me drop the schemas. Okay. Satyam Shriram Charan, maybe you must be attending this session through some other credential or other uh, email ID. Please use the same email ID to attend the session. Okay. Truncate you can use now. Sir, one how to install. One show how to install. Uh, Guys, I have already shared you a small video. You can refer that. Huh? We cannot spend behind showcasing installing again. You can just refer that small video. Even you will find n number of videos to install MySQL Workbench in your system. Okay. Don't worry, Yashwant, you'll find the recording. Okay, guys, please bear it. You'll get the recordings. All right. So we have covered it very slow. So we cannot repeat every time again and again because we have to cover other topics also, right? So if time permits, we'll repeat. Otherwise, we can refer the recording. All right. So now let's understand this small interface of MySQL Workbench. So those who are new here, I believe some of you do not know about the interface. Okay. We'll do it. Varadhi Vanilla, please wait. I have not created any database as of now. Please wait. Okay. So let's understand this interface, guys. First of all, in the left hand side, where you can see my cursor, this is nothing but the database section. Okay. In your case, if you have installed it just now, you will be getting only SYS, that is system database. Okay. And you will not be having any other thing here. So this is the place where you are actually going to create database. Okay. This is a place where you are actually going to create database. Don't worry. Don't be in a hurry, guys. We'll be learning how to create database. Okay. We'll be learning how to create the databases and all. Don't be in a hurry. Got it? Don't be in a hurry. So databases are here to create database. We call them as schemas. Okay, they comes under schemas. This window that you can see, this white window, this is the place where you will actually going to write down your SQL queries. Okay, this is the place where you are going to write down your SQL queries. The result here it is showing it is limited to 1000 rows. Okay, result will be displayed in 1000 rows. Okay, here once you write down your SQL query, you need some button to run it, right? You need some button to run it. So here you have this small flash button to run it. Okay, you need to run this, click on this flash button. Okay, you have to write down your query and then you have to click on this flash button to run it. Clear? Clear, guys? Yes or no? These three things you have to remember. All right. These are the three things that you have to remember: database, this query window, this execute button, and this results. Okay. So once you run it, if there is any issue, it will show here. If it is running successfully, you will get a green tick like this. You'll be getting a green tick like this. All right. You can see this flash symbol, right? This flash symbol. This is the flash symbol. Okay. Let's do one thing, guys. Let's take a small break. Then after that, we'll jump into the practicals. Okay. Let's take a small break. Then we'll jump into the practical. All right. Thank you. Okay, guys. So welcome back after the break. Sorry for this disturbance. I hope I'm clearly audible and my screen is visible to all the participants. Yes or no? Please give me a quick confirmation. I tried to just change your network because some of you are saying that there's some synchronization issue between my voice and the screen, right? So I just tried to change my connectivity. All right. So I before going for break, we have just discussed about this interface. Okay. So this is the canvas window. So sorry, this is the page actually write down your queries, and this is your database section, and this is the list of the previous work that you can see I have done. Okay. And if you want to create a new sheet, you can click on this S plus SQL icon to create a new SQL window. All right. Now let's start while looking into this. Okay. First of all, let's see how to create a database. Okay, let's see how to create a database. So to create a database, we already said you that you have to use this create function, create statement to you create a database. Let's use it to create a database. Create. Okay, so it can be capital, small, anything. It's fine. Okay, create database. Let me bold it so that you can see. Create database space name of the database that you want to give. Let's say I want to create a database with the name student db. Okay, I'll put a colon here. Now you have to select this and you have to execute this. You have to run it and you have to execute it. Okay. If you see, as of now, the database is not yet created. If you just click on this refresh button, you can see the student database has got created. Even the success message in the bottom, you can see. All right. The student database has got created. Everybody, are you able to create it? Yes or no? Please tell me. Are you able to create the database? Yes or no? How to create database? Now I think it's clear to you, right? To create database, you need to use create database and then followed by name of the database. So this is my name of my database. So once I execute this, select it and click on this flash button and refresh your schema. So you get the name of the database. Okay. So now let's once after creating the database, we also need to use the database, right? Because there are multiple databases here, right? How will I come to know like which database I want to work on? So you need to use a keyword called use followed by name of the database. Use student db. Use student db and select it and execute it. So now you can see we are using the student db database. Okay, we are using student db database. So these two things is very important. All right, these two things are very important. Got it? I will be writing down such kind of codes here, guys, wherever it is required. All right. Next thing, let's discuss how to write down comments. How to write down comments. So there are two types of comments. Okay. Comments are of two types. Are of two types. First is single line comment, and second is multi-line comment. Multi-line comment. Okay. Single line comment means your comment is in one line. Multi-line comment means you have a comment which has to be in multiple lines. Okay. So how to write down your comment? How to write down the comment? To write down a single line comment, you have to use hyphens, two hyphens, space, and followed by your comment. Single line comment. Okay. So you have to use two hyphens followed by a space and then your comment. Okay. So that is a single line comment. To write down multi-line comment, you need to use a forward slash, a star symbol. Okay. Your comment, and again a star and a forward slash bar. Okay. So this is the way to write down two kinds of comments, single line comment and multi-line comment. Clear? I hope it's clear, guys. Yes, no, please tell me. We are going very slow so that the non-tech can understand it. Okay. Okay. Now, before going more into detail about MySQL, I would like to talk about two more important terminologies. That is primary key and secondary or and foreign key. Okay, primary key, primary key, and foreign key. So, what do you mean by primary key and foreign key, guys? Can somebody tell me? What do you mean by primary key and what do you mean by foreign key? Can you please tell me? Can I get some replies from you? Can somebody tell me? Primary key and foreign key. Okay, no worries. We'll see that also. Let's say, let's say you have a table. Okay, you have a table. In this table, multiple records. Okay, this record, like this. You have these records. Okay, in this table you have multiple columns. In all of these columns, there will be one column. You can say there will be a one column which will be having some unique values. Okay, let's say serial number, customer ID, order ID, all those things. Okay, so this kind of a column which is having those kind of value which are uniquely identifying each record in the table. Okay, that are nothing but primary key. That are nothing but primary key. Okay, similarly, foreign key is nothing but a kind of a column inside a table which is reflecting or which is referencing another column of another table. Okay, which is referencing a column of another table. Okay, for example, here we have order ID, here also we have order ID. Got it? So this is nothing but this will be said to be as foreign key. Okay, foreign key. Got it? Am I clear? So there are two types of keys. One is primary key, which is uniquely identifying uh, each row in a table. Okay, whereas a foreign key, it is referencing, it is referencing another column in another table. Okay, so primary keys must contain unique values and it cannot contain null values, whereas foreign keys, these are you can say them, these are kind of primary key in another table. All right, I hope you understood the difference between primary key and foreign key. Yes, no, please tell me. Can you give me a thumbs up, please? Okay. Okay, now let's talk about one of a very important operation in MySQL that we call as CRUD operation. CRUD operation. Have you heard about this CRUD operation? Have you ever heard about this CRUD operation? If you know about any other languages, you must be hearing about this CRUD operation. Like we have seen CRUD operations in .NET also. Okay, so CRUD operations is nothing but you can say it is a fundamental operation that can be performed on a database to manage the data. Okay, so here in the CRUD operation, C stands for create. Okay, R stands for read, U stands for update, update, and D stands for delete. Okay, so these are four types of operations. C stands for create, R stands for read, U stands for update, D stands for delete. Okay. So these are the operations which forms the basis of actually interacting with the database in SQL. Okay. Yes. Yes, you guys are correct. So now let's talk about each one of them, what they actually do. Okay. Let me write down in this way. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Now create. Talking about create. What is create used for? What is create used for? Okay. See guys, create operation basically involves like adding new records to a table inside a database. Okay. So it's actually done using the insert to statement. Okay. Which actually specifies you have to specify the table name along with the insert to statement so that you can add the values getting inserted into a specific table. Okay, so create is just used to you can say create or add new record into the table. Okay, you can create a table and you can add a new record inside a table. Okay, read operation is used to retrieve the data from the table. Okay, inside the database. So it's generally done using the select statement. Okay, we have seen select statement, right? So select statement will specify the column which has to be retrieved, and also if you want to provide any condition you can give that also. Then you have update. Update operation basically involves like how you want to modify any kind of existing record in the table. Okay, so it's done using the update statement. Okay, so here you have to specify the table name, the column that has to be updated, along with the new value and any other condition. Okay, for selecting that records which has to be updated. And finally, delete. Delete is to just remove the record from the table. Okay, so it's done actually using the delete from statement. Okay, so here you will be specifying the table name and the conditions for selecting the records that has to be deleted. Okay, guys, am I not audible to you? Am I not audible? I'm in a very good network, guys. Why are you saying that? Most of you are saying it's audible, clearly audible. My screen is not stuck. See, guys, switching my screen from my notes window to the query window. Okay, you can just see audible, sir, audible, 100% audible. Some are saying not clear. Guys, I'm intentionally taking some break while speaking so that everybody can follow. Okay, every day, guys, we are spending 10 to 15 minutes behind this only. Am I audible? Am I audible or not? Okay, so we'll take one a small example. Okay, we'll take a small example of CRUD operation on an actually an hypothetical students table using MySQL. Okay, so for simplicity, what I will do, I will create a student table. I'll create a student table with some columns. Okay, the name of my columns will be like student ID. I'll have their name. Okay, I'll have their age and I'll have their grade. Okay, so these are the four columns which I am going to create in the students table. Okay, these are the things I'm going to create now. All right, I hope all of you are ready. We can do that. Okay, let's start. So let me close my OneNote. Okay, so we have already created the database with the name student DB, right? So now what we are going to do, I'm going to create a table with the name students. Okay, I'm going to create a table with the name students. So to create a table, you have to write down create table. Now followed by the name of the table. Let's say my table name is students. students. Okay, students. My table name is students. Okay, now I'll start my parenthesis. So these C bracket are nothing but called as parenthesis. Okay, inside this I will pass the details. For example, which columns I want to create. The first column I said like I want to create with the name student ID, right? Student ID. So I'll write down here. I'll write down here student underscore ID. Okay, so there is a special syntax that has to be followed whenever you are creating a table. Okay, so we are given this command as create table followed by name of the students. After that, in the parenthesis means inside the this C brackets, we have to pass the name of the columns that we need to create. So the first column that I want to create is student ID. Okay, along with that, I want to mention what is the data type of this particular column. Okay, what is the data type of this particular column? See guys, if it is a numerical in MySQL, if a particular column is numerical, you will mention it in int. If it is a string character, you have to mention it as varchar. Okay, where? Okay, varchar you will be writing. So student ID is the integer column. So I'll mention here it integer data type. Now I want to keep student ID as my primary key because it is a unique column. Okay, so I'll mention here as primary key. Primary key. Okay, I'm mentioning it as primary key. Okay, primary key. Followed by that, I'm giving one command called auto increment. Auto increment, comma. Why I'm giving auto increment? I will let you know. Okay, let you know. So this is the first column that I want to create, which is student ID. The data type of that column is integer. This column is going to have unique values. So I'm making it as primary key, and this column will get auto increment. Okay, it will get auto increment. What is the next column that I want to create? I want to create a column with the name. Okay, so I'll give the name here as name, followed by I will have to give the data type. So as I said, if it is a textual or string character, you have to give them as varchar. Okay, varchar. In if it is a varchar, guys, if you are declaring a textual character, you also have to mention varchar along with the maximum length of that character. Let's say I pass it 50. Okay, means the varchar will consume only 50 characters, not more than that. Okay, and I will mention that this column cannot be null value, so I'll mention here as not null. Okay, not null. Followed by the next column, which is nothing but age, so I'll give here age. I have to give a comma here. Okay, then age, it is going to be integer, again a comma, then grade. Grade, it is going to be again of varchar, and this is be of 5 digits, 5 letters. Okay, so I hope you can easily follow this command. Let me copy this. First, let me execute this. You can see, let me execute it. So you can see the table has got created. Okay, so I'll paste here. I'm pasting here, creating the table. Okay, so basically, if you observe this command very carefully, here student ID column is set as primary key along with auto increment attribute. Okay, this basically ensures that these students which we are going to create in this table are going to get unique identifier values automatically whenever a new record is getting created. Okay, am I clear, guys? Does it make any sense? Yes or no? Am I confusing you? Please let me know quickly. Am I confusing you? Am I clear? Non-technical guys, please tell me. Non-technical guys, please tell me. Yeah, auto increment basically means, see guys, let's say as of now I'm just creating the structure of the table. Means what I'm saying, my MySQL create a structure of the table. Okay, in that table I will be having my student name, I will be having my student ID, I'll be having my age, and I will be having my grade. Okay, that is the field names. Now when I'm adding the records in the table, I do not have to pass student ID again and again. Okay. If suppose if I want to insert a data inside this table, I do not have to pass the student ID again and again. It will get auto increment. Okay. Am I clear? Am I clear? If you see guys, if I just run this command, okay, if I just show you the table here, if I just refresh it, and if you see this table, this is the students table that has got created. Okay. And inside this, these are the columns: student ID, name, age, grade, etc. Okay. Here, the student ID is auto increment. Clear to you? Yes or no? Please tell me. Okay. Maybe you're watching in phone, maybe because of that. Okay. All right. I hope it is clear. Now, if I just want to show you like how the table looks like, okay, I can just use select all. I'll come to this, come students. Let me show you this also so that you'll have a small idea. So you can see here, as of now, I have created this small table with student ID, name, age, and grade. And as of now, there is no record inserted inside this table. It's empty. So that is why it's saying null. There are no values inside this table. Okay. That is the reason it is showing us null. Okay. Now let's see how to insert the data inside this table. Okay. Let's see how to insert the data inside this table. Okay. Let's see how to insert the data. So we are going to insert some sample data inside my table. Okay. We will be inserting some sample data inside my table. Okay. Let me write down here. Create a table. Okay. After that, we are going to insert table. Okay. So let's come back here. So to insert any specific record inside your table, what you have to do, you have to use insert into statement. Okay. You have to pass insert into followed by name of your table. So what is my name of my table? My name of my table is students. Okay. I'll write students, students. Okay. And what all values you want to insert? So I want to insert name, I want to insert age, I want to insert grade. Okay. Why not student ID? Because my student ID is auto increment. It will auto get generated. It will auto get generated. Okay. So students ID, insert into students name, age, grade. Now close this parenthesis. Now we want to pass the values that we want to insert. So we have to type values. Okay. What are the values going to be inside the table? So let me write down the values. So whatever they are, whatever attribute that you have given in varchar, it has to be written in the quotes. Okay. So name is in varchar, grade is in varchar. So they will be written in quotes. Okay. So again, I will say whatever attributes or whatever field names you have given with the data type as varchar, they will be written in the quotes. Okay. For example, let me write down one name. So quotes. Let me give the name as John. Okay. Let me close the quotes. Okay. Give a comma. Then what is his age? Let me give the age as 20 and his grade is nothing but A. So A will be again in the quotes. Okay. Let me close it. So this is my first record. All right. Similarly, I'll give some other records also. Let me give the name here as Smith. Okay. I'll give a comma, then age 21 and his grade is going to be of B. Okay. Let me give some more details here. Then I'll give here as let's say Johnny. One second. Johnny. Okay. His age is going to be 23 and is going to be from grade A itself. Okay. Randomly, I'm giving some name and grade and age, guys. It's not predefined. Okay. Then we have Sam. His age is going to be of 22 and it's going to be of B grade. Okay. Again a comma, again a parenthesis. Then the name is going to be of Bob. Okay. His age is going to be 19 and is going to belong from grade C. Okay. Now quotes. Okay. So the number of records you want to insert into the table, that many records will be writing down in this way in the parentheses. Okay. Let me select it and execute it. So you can see this records has been effected successfully. We are getting green tick. Okay. So this is the way how you're going to insert the record inside the table. All right. Clear? Yes or no? Please tell me. So what we are doing, first of all, we have created a table with this structure. We want the student ID inside my table. I want to have the name. I want to have the age. I want to have the grade. So in this structure, I have already defined that my student ID is going to be the unique column. So it is set as primary key and it is going to be get auto increment, means it will get automatically generated. Okay. So at the time of inserting value inside the table, I don't have to pass the student ID. Okay. So that is why I have given auto increment. Now, if you see in the insert data, now I'm inserting the records inside this table, but here currently I'm just giving 3 values because my student ID is getting auto generated. Okay. Clear? Now, if you want to see your table, if you want to see your table, okay. If you want to see your table, we have already seen that command. To read the data inside the table, what you have to do, you have to use select all from students. Okay, this star basically denotes all. Okay, select all from students table. Okay, select all the records from students table. Star basically denotes all. Let me run it and select it and execute it. So you can see the records. So this is the table we have created: student ID, name, age, and grade, and these are the values that we have passed inside this table. So if you see, guys, this we have not passed here, right? We have not passed here this student ID, right? These are auto generated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are getting auto generated. Clear? Yes or no? Yes or no? Let me write down here. Read data. Basically, it is going to retrieve and display the students table. Okay. So write down here, select all from students. Okay. Can I get some reply, please, quickly? A thumbs up. Okay. I hope it's clear. Now, let's say inside this table, I want to see the result uh, only for those students who are belonging to grade A. Okay, who are belonging to grade A. In that situation, how to do it? I will go here again. I will use the same command. Select all from students. Okay, but here I will give a condition where grade is equal to A. Okay, quotes. I will select it and I will execute it. Okay, so now if you see in my table, only these two students are belonging to grade A, John and Johnny. Okay, John and Johnny. Okay, John and Johnny. Clear, guys? Yes or no? Please tell me. Sir, my school primary key means in automatic there will be auto. No, it is not meaning that it will be auto generated, guys. You have to pass this auto generated again. We are making that. We are making intentionally student ID column here as primary key. Okay. Pujita, we are using MySQL. Please use the same. Yes, guys, if you want to see a specific column instead of using star, you can see that. Okay. No, it is not important. Akula Lakshmi, it is not important. If you want to pass it manually, also that also you can pass here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that you can pass here manually also. If you remove here this auto increment, you can pass it manually also. All right. Let's say if you want to see specific column. Okay. Let's say I want to see only names. Select name from students. So now what you can see, okay, let's say name and age I want to see. I want to see these two columns. Let me select it and execute it. So you can see I'm getting only name and age. Okay, clear? Clear? See guys, if you want to insert a data inside the table, you just have to use insert to into statement followed by name of the table followed by the column fields which value you are going to pass. And this is a value key term. Okay. And in the parenthesis, one by one, you have to pass all the values for these things. Okay. This is my first record, second record, third record, fourth and fifth record inside the table. Okay. Got it? All right. Let's see update also, guys. Update also to update the data. If you see guys here, if you see here, uh, we have a person called John here whose age is 20. There is a person John here whose age is 20, right? Correct. So what we can do one thing. We can update the age of this particular student from 20 to let's say 25, okay, or 21, anything, whatever you like. So to update this record inside this table, we have to use update statement. Okay, let's use that also to update a record. Okay, we are going to change the age of student Joe. Okay, so to update it, we use update students. This is the name of the table. Now we'll set the age. Set age means we are setting the age of a particular student. Age is equal to let's say 25, or let's say let me keep 21 itself. Okay, age 21, where the name of the student is equal to Joe. Okay, Joe. Sorry, John. It's John, right? Okay, John. All right. So to update a statement of a particular student, we are updating the age of the student from 20 to 21. Okay. Let me select it. Please observe it very carefully. John age is 20, right? If I execute this now, and now if I run this, you can see the age has revised to 21. Okay. Age has revised to 21. Got it? Got it? All right. Clear, guys? Yes or no? Please tell me. See, guys, colon is mandatory because sometimes it raises exception error. Okay. Okay. Next, we'll see the last third operation, that is delete. Delete. Okay. Delete. Delete. Let's say delete. Delete data. Delete data. Okay. For example, if you see in this table, I have this list of students, right? John, Smith, Johnny, Sam, Bob. Let me do one thing. Let me remove Bob from this list. Okay. Let me remove Bob from this particular table. Okay. So to remove Bob, to delete Bob details, what you can do, you can make use of delete keyword, delete, then followed by, you have to use delete from, okay, then followed by name of the table, that is students, okay, students table, okay, and you can mention here delete from students the details where name is equal to Bob, where name is equal to Bob. Okay, put a semicolon, select it and delete it. Okay, you can see we've got a green tick, means this has successfully affected. One row is affected successfully. Now again, if I select all the details from my student table, Control C and Control V, if I select and execute it, you won't find Bob details anymore. Okay, Bob details has been removed. Clear, guys? Yes or no? Please tell me. To delete the data, what we have done, we've removed the Bob details from the table. Okay. Sorry, guys. I hope you are able to hear me out. Okay. Haripriya, grant and revoke, we'll see later. Okay, let's first understand some basics. Okay. Study Sai Santosh, we are discussing about the CRUD operation. Okay. We have this truncate, we can see this later on also. First, let's understand some basics. Then we can go into those kind of other commands also. Not only truncate, there are many more commands. There are many new participants, those who have never heard about MySQL. So let them first understand these basics. Okay. Got it? I'm just talking about the CRUD operation. Okay. So it's very simple, guys. If you want to use truncate also, I think so. We can use it by truncate, truncate. Okay. Table followed by table name. Okay. Let me select it and execute this. So you can see now if I open this, all the records has been removed. Got it? What truncate is doing? Truncate is removing all the records from the table, whereas delete is removing specific record from the table. Okay, got it? Yes or no? Okay. Similarly, let's say if you want to remove or change any specific column name, so we can use alter also at that time. Okay. I wanted to discuss all these things later, but since you are eager to learn this, alter table, name of the table is students. Students. Okay. Uh, Let me rename column. Okay. The old column name is, let's say, age. I want to rename it to years. Okay, let me try this out. Altered it. So this has also got affected. If I execute this, you can see with the help of alter, I'm changing the structure of the columns. Got it? Yes, no, quickly. Similarly, we can also use alter to modify the data of any specific column that we will be seeing, guys, in the upcoming days. Just for an introduction, I've just shown you how you can make use of truncate and alter also. I hope this makes some sense. You are able to follow me. All right. Okay. Okay, guys. Anyone with any other query? How are you finding MySQL? The new people, those who have never heard about MySQL, how are you finding it? Is it easy to understand? Any difficulty? You are using safe mode update. See, guys, for that kind of issue, you have to go to 1 second. I'll guide you. Edit, preferences, and here you will be having SQL editor. Make sure this is unchecked. Okay. Who is this? Vignan Kiran. Vignan Kiran. You have to make sure this safe mode is unchecked. Okay. So how to go to this place? You have to go to edit, preferences, then SQL editor, and scroll down. You have to make sure this option is unchecked. Click on OK. That's it. You will be done. Then you will be able to allow the safe updates. Okay. When Pisla Radhika, SQL is a language which is used to interact with MySQL database. Yes, sure. I'll provide you the notes, guys. Don't worry. This notes is for you only. It's not for me. Plus, but do not ask me again and again for the edit access. Okay. I do not want you to ask me the same thing again and again. All the notes, whatever we have made since the day one, it's everything here in this notes only. Okay. Everything is noted in this sheet only. See, guys, from the day one, whatever is there, I'm writing down in this notes only. See, guys, I will not prepare any other multiple sheets because I don't want to confuse you. Okay. Sure, we're not going into that detail into normalization forms. This MySQL is just for basic understanding for all the participants. Drop is used to remove the database also. B Sarla. Let's first learn more about it. Then we'll see drop. Okay. Guys, I will stop for today. If you have any queries, you can ask me in the Q&A section, but I hope you understood MySQL basics that we have learned today. Let me launch a small poll. How was today's session? Good. Need more time to know, more time or more practice. And start. Guys, I'm taking it in a very slow pace so that all of you can understand. Nadipalli Devikiran, I already told you to disable the safe mode. You need to go to edit, preferences, and in SQL editor, here this you have to scroll down and you have to make sure this option is unchecked. If it is checked, make sure it is unchecked. Click on OK. All right. Monlan Nusrat Jha says I was a bit faster today. Okay, I'll keep a note of it. Guys, tomorrow's agenda will be to look into SQL operations. Okay, we'll look into SQL operations. Then we'll talk about joins in SQL. Okay, after that, we will take the Superstore dataset into the MySQL. We'll perform some operation into it. Okay, after that, we will be integrating this. I will be showing you how to integrate MySQL with uh, Tableau desktop. Okay. After that, we will move into Tableau Prep Builder, where we will see how to clean the data. Then once we complete that, after that, we can directly jump to Tableau project. Okay. Vishnu says, I was slow today. Somebody says I was fast today. I cannot understand. Let me take a small poll on this also. Okay. How was pace of today's section? So fast, add an option. Okay, to understand. Please participate in this poll. I got 2 replies from you guys. Okay. So somebody says slow, somebody says fast. 41 people says fast. Somebody are saying okay to understand. Okay, that's good. Slow, fast, okay to understand. Guys, but I hope you have understood today's session. Narendra, please check the notes I have mentioned there. Or try to close and reopen it and try. Nadipalli Devta. Notes you want? How we know completed IBM courses? If you have completed the course, you will get the batches. Kokila. Okay. Guys, attendance is automatically captured through Zoho once you log in inside the Zoho. And the duration will also get captured. For example, there is a guy, Sheikh Yasmin, who has joined this session at around 2:40, and he has left the session at 3 o'clock. So his duration of 20 minutes will be captured for that particular day. The Zoho will give us a report that Sheikh Yasmin has attended at this session, and the duration for the presence of his during the session was only for 20 minutes. Like that, we are going to get a report. Okay. Ravish Raj, as of now, I'm maintaining only one notes that I have already shared you guys. There is no separate notes. Okay. Vijaya Vardhani, we will be sharing a doc file, a Google form. There you have to upload the batches. Yes, attendance is mandatory. Narendra, just follow the steps mentioned in the IBM skills build page. You'll automatically get it. Okay. Triveni Nandinu Kulu already shared you the notes multiple times. Just give me some time. After the session, I will post it in the Telegram group. Okay. Guys, Sabrapu Satyavinay, please check the Telegram group. I am posting the notes. Inside that, you will find the self-paced course link and the steps to install MySQL also. Please wait. Especially Islam, if you have not got, you will get it. Okay. Try to refresh it, Aditya. Okay, guys, let's end the session now. I'm going to end the session. So thank you so much for joining. We'll meet you again tomorrow. Bye, guys. Take care. Bye, all.